just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former second-round pick from Louisville, Tyler Shough.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shough now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Throwing, Shough. Well, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Tyler Shough sack.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Another 3 and out.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up, taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
Set to kick off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Play action now, Prescott. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for George
Now a
Pickens.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Quincy Riley on the coverage.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That good for 19 on the 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Charles, they won
34-yard
last
line.
week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Down to 30 after a gain of 3. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Prescott. And see, that he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And out across midfield, down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On play action, Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Of 16 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Play action now, Shuck. Again, it's Johnson. Clear now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here with Shuck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Neal. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And throwing again here, Shuck. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Tyler Shuck sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake, Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys 1st down.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a 1st down.
Another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And they work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. Throwing. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 14. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st down, it's Blue. And power running here down the 6-yard line. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Blue will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and
It's a
goal.
loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Prescott now.
4-yard line.
It's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That ties the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
In punt formation.
They'll score a 36-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw is Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Saints.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that one too wide and incomplete. The Saints looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Shuck. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
drive, this has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
To throw now, Shuck.
And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Finding Williams on the check down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half #1.
Now we'll tuck this and run.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Prescott to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. To throw is Prescott.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And his kick here is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
1 second, all that remains.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
32-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
This one swung out to Williams.
Prescott's pass.
Second down and 3.
Javonte Williams. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This looks like a free play for Prescott. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens
With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
The extra point up and good by Auburn.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Auburn down to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
He'll swing this out to Blue.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Lee McNeil in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Saints 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Shuck now to throw.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
2-yard gain.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Prescott.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
The Cowboys 1st down.
Now back to throw.
Left side to Lamb. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing middle, it's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 23.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
24-yard line.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Oh, no, he lost the football. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
21 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Back to throw.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's something good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
So now after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if you look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Prescott.
2nd and 8.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Dak. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
In punt formation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott now. Man open left side. It's Williams. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Here's Tressway now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now a first throw here in overtime. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
At the 44-yard line.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen